a round of applause. Dear Land of Home is a song that speaks to the love each of us has for our home, family, and community. Because of our veterans and their service, we can enjoy and cherish our freedom. These veterans also work to protect our communities for future generations as well. Thank you to those who have served for protecting our country, state, city, and community here at Shadle Park High School. Please stand, remove your caps, and welcome Mrs. Camarano and our chamber choir as they sing the Star Spangled Banner and Dear Land of Home.
Oh, okay.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Dear land of home, our hearts to thee are holden by loyal love for each familiar scene. Thy mountains guard the fields of grain all golden. Thy rivers flow through meadows of green. Thy mountains guard the fields of grain all golden. Thy rivers flow through meadows of green. Thy children we our love and pride confessing in this fair land, this pleasant place of home. And may we strive to bring a richer blessing to crown thee now and through years to come. And may we strive to bring a richer blessing to crown thee now and through years to come.
Thank you, Mrs. Camarano and Chamber Choir. Hi, I'm Natalie Wilson, and I'm honored to share the history of Veterans Day with you guys today. This year marks the 100th anniversary of the end of World War I. At the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month of 1918, the guns on the Western Front fell silent for the first time in over 4 years. Across Europe, millions were starving and exhausted and ready for war to be over. Assisting the Allied powers were fresh American troops, As our troops descended along the coastline of France to bolster the Allied troops, it forced the German government to sign an armistice. An armistice, known as a formal agreement to stop fighting, was concluded with the signing of the Treaty of Versailles on June 28, 1919. The signing of this armistice marked the end of World War I, known to the world as the War to End All Wars. 20 years later, on May 13, 1938, Congress approved making November 11th a legal holiday every year. This day was originally called Armistice Day, meant to honor the soldiers who had served in World War I. In 1954, after America had battled and succeeded in World War II and the Korean conflict, Congress amended Armistice Day and renamed it Veterans Day. This new amended holiday became a day to honor American veterans of all foreign conflicts. Veterans Day continues to be observed on November 11th, regardless of what day of the week on which it falls. Veterans Day is meant to persevere the historical significance of the date and to focus attention on the important purpose of Veterans Day. A day to honor American veterans with a patriotism, love of country, and willingness to sacrifice for the common good for all American citizens. Please welcome Lyric back to the podium to introduce our amazing guest speakers. I'd now like to introduce our first guest speaker, Master Sergeant Stoltz from the United States Air Force.
Thank you. I guess we're all that stand between you and the weekend, but I would like to take a little bit of time to tell you a little about myself. I'm originally from Tooele, Washington. Anybody from that area ever in there once, maybe? No? Okay. First group at least can work with that. What do you do when from a little town like Tooele? You move to Spokane after you graduate. After spent about a year at SEC, I realized I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. One of the best decisions I made was to kind of wander and check out what the Air Force had to offer. In the Air Force, we have 3 core values: integrity, which Sergeant Kennedy is going to talk about, service before self, and then excellence all we do. I'm going to talk about service because that's what ties into Veterans Day. You guys have probably seen some of the things out there on social media right now. Some gave Paul gave some, or other way around, depending on where you see it. If you see a veteran, kind of keep that in the back of your mind. The Air Force has taught me that there's more to life than just making money. Service to your country is a big deal. A lot of people do it quietly and they don't want anything back. A simple thank you really can make a person feel that the sacrifice that they did make for you and the country was worth it. So thank you for your attention, thank you for your time, and thank you back for me seeing on Monday.
Our next speaker is Sergeant Perez from the United States Army National Guard.
I'm Sergeant Perez with the Army National Guard. I joined the Guard when I was 17. I was in my junior year of high school, and I didn't really have any inclination to go into the military. During football season, a couple of my friends joined, and so I started to think about other people that I knew that served in the military. And I spent a lot of time thinking about my uncle. He was finishing his career in the Army Special Forces, and I thought about the pride that he took in his job and just how awesome he was. He was like the toughest guy that I knew. And I thought, I think I want a little piece of that, right? So later that spring, I ended up joining the Guard, and I joined for a few reasons. I needed money for college. I knew I wanted to go to college, so I needed that. Second, I wanted a challenge. I wanted to do something positive. Something that was going to push me to my limits and test what I'm really made of. And most importantly, I wanted a taste of those experiences that my uncle had. I saw the pride in his eyes when he put on that uniform, and I wanted that for myself. All components of the Army uphold the same values: loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, integrity, honor, personal courage. Selfless service is the value that's always stuck out to me. It's really similar to what the Master Sergeant said, the Army's definition of selfless service is to put the welfare of the nation, the Army, and your subordinates before your own. To me, it means you do what needs to be done for my country and for my brothers and sisters in arms. It's not about getting recognition for your actions or doing something because you hope you get a pat on the back or an award. It's about taking action because that's what's best for the team. Selfless service is being part of a team, and every member of that team commits to going a little farther and push a little bit harder than they thought they could. When you hear the word veteran, what do you think of? Many people think of the older gentleman in the ball cap, and it says which war he fought in. Or maybe you don't think of anyone specific, you just have some images of the last war movie trailer you saw. A veteran is anyone that has served in the military. A veteran can be that guy you see in the diner drinking his coffee with a Vietnam vet hat. Every veteran joined the military for their own reasons. Some joined just for the sake of serving. Others joined because they wanted to go to college or medical school. Veterans come from all walks of life. They all have different jobs and varied level of education. You'll see old veterans and young veterans. They could have fought in Vietnam 45 years ago or in the Middle East just a couple years ago. Being a veteran has nothing to do with age, where you served, or what you did. The only thing that matters is that they committed themselves to something bigger than them. They raised their right hand and they swore to protect this country and our way of life. They took a hold of those values I mentioned earlier, and I can almost guarantee they never let it go. Even though none of us veterans do it for the recognition, a thank you goes a long ways. So if you get the chance, make sure to do it. Thanks.
Finally, we will hear from Tech Sergeant Kennedy of the U.S. Air Guard.
Almost there, guys. We're ready for a long weekend. All right, my name is Tech Sergeant Kathy Kennedy, Washington Air National Guard. It's a reserve component of the active duty Air Force we serve part-time. Why did I do that? Why did I join? I joined because I went straight to college out of high school, North Central. I didn't burst into flames when I walked through your doors. I'm here for the speech. So I joined because I needed money for school. I wanted a $20,000 bonus so I could get a new car that ran and was reliable. And I joined the Air National Guard, particularly because I got to come home. I knew that after my training was done, I got to go home to see my mom, my dad, my brothers, my boyfriend, my dog. I was able to return. Is that for the dog or the boyfriend? They're both cute. It's fine. So I got to go back to school full-time as a full-time student, knowing that that bill was taken care of. I used my bonus, again, to buy a reliable car. I got to enjoy the holidays, vacations, build my career right here back in Spokane, Washington. So we were talking about core values. Just like the active duty Air Force, we live by 3 core values. Integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all we do. In the Air National Guard, our personal core value is commitment to citizen soldier heritage and strength of our diverse family. While all of these are very important, my favorite is integrity first. Merriam-Webster defines it as a firm adherence to a code of especially moral or artistic values, incorruptibility. Many of us define it as doing the right thing when nobody is looking. So making sure that the toilet's flushed, make sure that you wash your hands, ensuring the garbage makes it into the garbage can, returning your shopping cart, being honest under pressure, even if taking the easy way out is easier. Completing all the checks on a jet before sending it out for a flight, thoroughly inspecting a mask during inspection instead of just signing a tag, and leaving things better than the way that you found them originally. Having integrity isn't just for you, it's for the people around us too. Having integrity and adhering to a code of values is contagious. If you're doing the right thing when people aren't looking, it'll catch on. People don't want to be the loose brick that topples the building. And integrity isn't always rewarded, but it does not go unrecognized. Integrity will precede you. People will look to you when they're trying to do the right thing. So that brings me to Veterans Day. To me, Veterans Day is reflecting on those that served before me, those that are serving with me, and those that will serve after me. Veterans Day is using the skills that have been handed down, passing them on, and building the future of the Air National Guard. When you see someone in uniform or with a retired hat or a service shirt, show them some respect. Not everyone can be a part of the military. It takes a very strong person, mentally, physically, and emotionally. So when we think of someone we respect, it's usually someone that can do something that we can't do. So look to those people and thank them, listen to their story, and think about how you can do your part. I want to thank Shady Park High School for having me, Ms. Everhart, and Mr. Herman, and Ms. Lee for always letting us into your school. Thank you very much.
Coming from your perspective, you can read it, so I'll send it. Let me see it.
The Inland Northwest Honor Flight is a program designed to transport United States military veterans to Washington, D.C. to visit war memorials dedicated to honor their service and sacrifice in foreign conflict. Nearly all World War II veterans have passed, and we are now mostly honoring Korean War and Vietnam War veterans. Shadle, we are hopeful that you give your gratitude to our veterans and contribute to the Honor Flight program. Today, as you exit, we have students collecting at the doors and next week at the ASB store window during lunch. For any of you who stood, please use this opportunity to recognize as many service members as possible by writing their names down on stars on your way out. As was mentioned before, this is the 100th year anniversary of the end of World War I. Because of this, we are hoping you can donate 100 pennies or $1 for the cause. If every student simply donated $1, we would raise over $1,000 for Honor Flight. With all of your help, we could truly honor our veterans. Thank you, Shadle Park, for your attention and respect for our veterans. Please have a safe 3-day weekend and remember to thank a veteran on our day off on Monday. You are now dismissed. Thank you.
They click X.
Packed up there.